scale descending is out of the pattern, the major scale pattern with the roots on strings 6, 3, and 1. So. Okay, that's the one. In the fifth position, okay, then all I'm going to be doing is wherever diatonically possible, I'm going to add an open string. So I'm going to start with the C scale, read backwards, starting with C, B, A. And then none of those notes can be played open, so I get all the way down to F, and then the next note in the C scale is what? E. There you go. I knew this. Taught you something here. So I play it as such. Okay, now the D isn't available as an open string. And neither is the C, but the B is. So then I play the B as an open string, so I have to go back up to a higher string and refer to it. And I have all those three strings ringing so far, okay? Everybody with me on this? Let me just shake your heads if you're with me. Am I losing anybody? Let's just say something. Is everybody okay with this so far?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so we got this much. And I get down to B, and then I play the A as a fretted note, and then I play the G as an open G. I play the A on the fourth string, and I go up to the G. I'm going to play F to E, slide to E, and then play D as an open string. Now, because none of you will probably remember that, let me explain to you how this sheet of paper works. The scale you see is written as a C scale, regardless of whether you read music or not. It's just a C scale. Okay. Then, what you're going to do there is you see the notes under the C scale that are circled. Okay, those notes represent string numbers. Capiche? Comprendo? Those represent string numbers. So every time you see another number in a circle, that means you're going to change strings. Okay? Now, whenever you see a little zero, a circle, above a note, that means you play it as an open string. Okay? The fingering is left up to you. I didn't put any fingerings in here. Okay? Now the same thing, the same pattern follows through for all the scales and licks on this page and the next page. Okay, I'm just going to show you a couple of these things. I don't mind. I want us to play some more, but that's the way all these things work. The next one down there, the C scale ascending, you start exactly, you do the same thing, but you just do it backwards. So I'm going to start with C, then open D, hammer on the E to F on the fifth string, and then play open G. Play A, then open B, and then come back for C. It's like, well, who can I think of? Alan Holdsworth. It's an Alan Holdsworthy sound. How many of you guys have heard of that guy? Okay, so at least we're on board. We get some. Okay, that's in that rock jazz fusion thing. In the country thing, Albert Lee, Eric Johnson, all those guys. Open strings in their. You think who uses that in like the rock thing? I'm trying to think.
Page did.
Yeah, Jimmy Page, way back when, you know, and. Back when we were still sober enough to play. I shouldn't say that, he's great. So anyway. And then back to C. Up to D. So you see what I'm doing? Can you have the sound in your head? Okay. And that gives you that, especially the chorus on it. Chorus is too noisy. Okay, so that's the idea. Now, that's just, of course, that's just a major scale. And you can do the same thing. I have also written there this key of D. sounds like that. Real cascading, flowing sounds like that. Now, the key of G is the same way, which I have on the next page, which we can't go over because it's under the pressure. That's the scales, and then you practice them ascending and descending. And then, of course, the next step that has to happen after you learn a major scale is, you don't want to play in every song. If all you play is major scales, it's not going to sound like much of a guitar, so much of a solo. Then what you do is you transfer these open strings to make them sound like licks. Okay. So there, I've included this one page that says open string licks. Okay. Now, the way these work is this. No, I think we've reached the point. I don't want to. Okay, let's just stop for a minute here. I want to go back a couple steps because I don't want to lose anybody before we actually get into any particular licks. Does anybody have any questions about anything so far? Because I don't want to go. I have to go real slow with you people, because I want to make sure you understand everything. Yeah.
Do you have to incorporate this with the pick and fingers to do this really, effectively?
No, that's just the only way I can play. It's the only way I know how to play. See, I have this peculiar picking technique, which, of course I thought I developed something that nobody else ever did before. Hey, I'm pretty original. Then I started listening to like Albert Lee and Eric Johnson and about everybody in the world, Chet Atkins and Jerry Reed, and everybody in the world does it. Ray Flack and all these. And I thought, so it turns out there's nothing original under the sun. But anyway, that's the way I started playing, is using my pick, middle, and ring fingers to get a more even sound. Because if you play like, let's say, what's a good chord? Just play. It sounds kind of gruff to me. And if I grab the whole thing with my pick, middle, ring, and pinky, it's a more even response. And I can get a nice rolling sound. A more even sound to me. That's why I do it. And then I started playing like, I play a little bit of banjo, and I wanted to start playing, incorporating those licks on the guitar, and I couldn't do it like. I like the sound of that. I can get all these kind of neat, different sounding licks in there. Okay, then you incorporate that picking style, but not necessary, with the open string licks, and what do we get? We get something like, think of, okay, we'll take the key of C, for example. Here's the reason they work. We take the key of C. E is the open string, below 2 E's. They're diatonic to C, they're the thirds, right? Yo. Yep, Mr. Blue. You're right. C. C, the open strings. E's, thirds of C. A is the sixth. D is the second or ninth. G is the fifth. B is a major seventh. And E is the third. Bless you. It is Bob, right?
Yes.
So I tried an Arbiter's name, but so all the open strings are diatonic to the key of C. So if I want to play like a little country tag in the key of C. So that's the idea in the key of C. Now, in a minute I want to play some more because you guys even haven't heard this guy cut loose yet. So let me tell you a little bit more about this open string stuff, then we'll turn Jimmy loose on something. and the pressure will be off me for a minute. You can answer all the questions.
Nobody else.
Okay, so then we got the key of C. That's one for the key of C. Get like that. Let's see. I'm utilizing open string things. Now, some of these, a lot of these, by the way, are written down in this thing, which I'll be glad to show you people. Jimmy and I, we're going to be here tomorrow, right? We're going to be here tomorrow at about 10 o'clock for anybody that would like to stop in, and we'll just go in 2 separate rooms, and you guys can, bring your guitars and we'll work with anything you want. Okay? So that's one in the key of C. Now we have the key of, let's see, what's another? Let's go up in the cycle of fifths. Okay, we have G. Okay, so let me think of one in G. Okay, I got there's a lot of open strings ringing through there. You can kind of hear that cascading sound going there. I trust, I hope. Yeah. Okay. Let me think of another one in the key of G. Let me think of one. Oh, okay. The open E on the key. Again, kind of cascading ringing sound. Now we have the key of, we go up in the cycle of fifths, we go up to the key of D now. Now we have 2 sharps, C sharp and an F sharp. However, the 6 strings are all still diatonic to the key of D, the 6 open strings. So any lick that you want, you can play in the key of D and still make it work using open strings. Down there. Okay? I'm just playing one out of each key, all right? There's a million of them in each key that you can. Now, what I want to do through this, what I'm trying to get across to you people here is maybe you haven't reached this point, and I know a lot of you are beginners, and some of you aren't. But the point I want to try to get across here is that as a concept, okay? Maybe you never thought of using open strings and to get that, it's a kind of a different sort of sound. So you might, maybe the next time you're working out some stuff, you might think, well, I might maybe try an open string in here. It might sound good, like chordal stuff. Try some open strings in there just for ha-has. You might find something new that you hadn't thought of. Then we're up to the key of D. Where are we? Key of D. What's the next key? Key of A. Key of A. I'm thinking of an A. You can use open pedal tone.
Can you explain it? Chicken picking a little bit more in there, what that is?
No, that wasn't really chicken picking? No.
Yeah, it's sort of like it. What you started out with. Going up.
Okay. That I stole from someone who stole from someone else who stole from someone else. Okay. That's it, but it is. I guess it sounds kind of like.
It sounds like a chicken.
Sounds like a chicken.
It really does. Yeah.
Okay, what I'm doing there. Some of you might not understand this, but some of you might. I'm playing diatonic sixth intervals in the key of A. Okay, and all that means is I'm keeping track of an A scale in 2 different places on 2 different strings at the same time. In other words, if I start an A scale on the 3rd string, and I'm going to keep track of an A scale on the 3rd string. Then I keep track of an A scale on the 5th string also, but this time I'm not starting on A, I'm going to start on a C sharp. different places at the same time. Okay, then what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be inserting an open A, 5th string, in between every lick. So I'm going to go. See, I'm just playing the interval, an open A, interval again, open A, two places at the same time. But now, the thing that gives it the bop, bop, bop part is I'm approaching each note on the lowest string from a half step below it. So in other words, instead of going, go. Okay, so instead of going, hammer on from a half step below the lowest note of the interval. And I'm using my pick to play all the notes on the 5th string, and my middle finger just alternating back and forth to play all the notes on the 3rd string. Okay? And when you get it going back and that's all it is. Okay? You understand how that works now?
That's all.
Okay.
So you're taking that off the record.
That's all.
Okay, but I mean, yes, sir.
If you're taking that off a record, how would you like go about picking each note out? Would you just go one string at a time and one note at a time?
Okay, here's the way I take things off record. I have this little Super Scope tape recorder that slows things down to half speed. Okay, everybody knows about those things, right? If you don't know about them, find out about them.
I didn't know about it. I mean, not until I went to Hollywood.
He figures out these things that I can't even hear all the notes without slowing them down. But I can't do that. I have to slow things down. So that's what I do. I just first of all, the main thing is, the hardest part about figuring anything out off a record that I found out is you have to tune your guitar to the record. Because if you're out of tune with the record, then he might be using open strings or something, and it's going to throw you way off. You're not going to have any clue as to what he's doing. So you have to find I would tune to a guitar tuner first, and then find the key that whatever the song is in. If I just kind of play along with the record and just kind of play bar chords until it sounds right. Okay, I hear that chord. That's an A chord. Okay? And once you have determined the key of the song, then what you have to do is make sure that your guitar is tuned exactly to the record. Okay. Then you record whatever you want to, the little passage or the lick or something, or the solo you want to learn. And then those halves, they're made by, I guess there's a lot of companies that make them. Mine is a little Super Scope thing. And you just flip a little switch and it cuts it down to half speed. Exactly.
Take the technique out.
And it picks it out. So all of a sudden like this, sounds like this.
But it's deceiving though, because it's an octave down and some of the low notes are hard to hear.
Yeah, it's an octave down, and sometimes you try to figure, well, I can't play that low.
You just have to
Or
take
else
it up.
you have to think everything up an octave.
High licks are a lot easier to pick out than the low ones.
Yeah, they're much easier. Does that help you out at all?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, that's the best way I can explain it. I mean, from having done it.
I was just saying, for instance, that very lick right there. Because I hear a lot of Steve Morse. Like, well, how's he doing this? And
Well, Jimmy will tell you exactly how he's doing all that
No,
stuff.
no, I can't tell you exactly.
But anyway,
Yeah,
well, Steve Morse is like, and the thing with Steve Morse too, I think he uses a lot of kind of unusual fingering. He doesn't finger things like normal people do.
yeah, that's true.
He plays things real odd. His fingerings are real odd. So I guess for that kind of stuff, you not only have to figure out all the right notes, but you have to figure out how to get from this note to that note without going like this.
If he was to play that lick you just showed then, he wouldn't use those fingers. He would pick everything.
Yeah. He doesn't use his fingers.
He does, but I mean,
He wouldn't do it in a lick like that, you know.
No.
Because he holds his pig mostly with his third finger, so that only leaves, I mean his middle finger is what I meant to say. So that only leaves his third finger and his little finger left. So you can't be very strong with those fingers when you're doing a fast lick like Steve just did. He would pick it more like that. I can't do it like that. Yeah, he would pick every note rather than use a pick and a finger.
So, I mean, that's another thing you have to determine is knowing the guitar player or the horn player or the piano player what particular technique he uses. Because otherwise, you know, you're gonna get lost there too. So there's a whole lot of factors that enter into it. So let's see, we got through the key of A. Let's see, what's up in the cyclic fifth? What's the next one? I'll test you guys here. What's the next key up in the cyclic fifth from A?
E.
It's working. Okay, so E, right? So now, E, now here's where you get the problem. When you get to E, well actually when you get to A, but more importantly when you get to E, the 6 strings are not so much diatonic to the E major key, but you start getting blue notes in there, which are notes out of the minor pentatonic, the flatted 7 and the flatted 3rd. In other words, key of E, right? E is the root, A is the 4th, D now is a flatted 7. It's a 7. Okay? G is a flatted 3rd. And B is the 5th, and E is the root again. So you can still use all 6 strings, but it's going to sound a little bluesier. You get that kind of... Yeah.
But he's using open strings.
Yeah. So I'm just playing a minor... That's just a standard blues, but I'm using open strings. It gives a different sound, right? Because rather than this difference, you get difference. So that's just another way to approach it. Or also, let's see. All open strings. Associating now, but okay, so you get the idea. Key of E. Same thing as when you get on the key of B. Now you have to arrange things a little bit more. But I think that you get pretty much the idea, right? You kind of, maybe it's just, hopefully I've opened up another door for you, or opened up a door for you, as far as maybe another way to think of things. Now, should we play something?
Whatever you say.
Okay. We have another tune, which is this one's a little less rock, a little more countrified, but nevertheless, you guys won't mind if you play something right, no matter what it is. We have to, let me just tune it, let's see if we can get this thing going. I got to get the echo.
What did that?
But Alright, so we get the idea now. Be careful.
have two humbucking pickups or two, whatever. And this main switch right here is all that controls. And so when this is here, it's that pickup alone. When it's here, it's the two humbuckers together. And then when it's up front, it's just that front humbucker. Now if I hit the white switch, it'll add the silver pickup to whatever this switch is on. So in this case, it's on that pickup, and I hit the white switch, it'll add the silver pickup to that pickup. But if it was here, it would be both of these plus that one. See? And if it was here, it would be this one and that one. You see?
You know what, Jay, I have a question.
What?
I've been hearing you say that for the last year or year in school, but I never heard the different
Oh,
combinations.
you want to hear the difference?
Can I?
Okay, sure.
I'd like to.
Okay, now here's the bridge pickup. Okay. Now if I add this to it, here's without it. Here's the difference. Without it. It's a little brighter without it. Yeah. Now here's both humbuckers together. Now if I add the silver pickup, it just makes a little more telly sound. A little more, funky. That ain't good. Now if I take it away, it's a lot brighter. Now this is the front pickup I said. Now if I add this, hear that kind of hollow sound? Without it. So that's the kind of thing. That's just these three pickups. Now, no matter what I have set up, if I hit the red switch, it goes only to the strap pickup. That's just the strap pickup. Kind of stratty sound. Now if I add the white switch, it'll add this to it. So now this is both the strap pickup and the telly pickup. Now just the strap pickup. Here's the difference. Okay. Now these things here are series parallel switches for the two humbucker pickups, which is really like a single coil tap, but without the noise problem. Because if single coil pickups are noisy. But with these, it'll sound like one, but it won't be noisy. So here's the front humbucker as a humbucker. Now I'll tap it. Hear how much thinner it is? Yeah. Well, see, both of them are still on, but they're in series parallel, which is a little bit different. It sounds like a single coil, doesn't it? Sounds a little bit more like a single coil. Now here it is. Now I'll put it back to the humbucker position. It's a big difference. Okay, now this pickup is the humbucker. Now I'll tap it. So you see the difference? It just makes it a little thinner. One of my favorite sounds is to put both of these pickups on and tap both of them, and then add the telly to both of them.
Yes, that was what I want to know, the sound you use for the General Lee sound. That's both outside pickups?
That's both humbuckers, but they're tapped, and so they sound like single coils. Plus the silver pickup. Now without the silver pickup, it sounds like, which is still an alright sound. Now listen to the difference when I add the silver pickup. It's a little more country. Yeah. Now, okay, that takes care of all the pickups and these switches. Now, these two switches don't do anything unless it's only these two pickups involved. You still want me to go on?
We got two more up top.
Okay, yeah, okay. Okay, now, right now it's out of phase. If I want to put it in phase, I hit that switch. Hear that difference in tone? It's a little bit different. And this, I don't know if y'all are familiar with Seymour Duncan stacked single pole pickups to cancel the noise problem, but this switch will cut that in half and make it even thinner sounding. So here's just the Strat pickup. Now I'll tap it and make it sound even thinner. It sounds a lot better with chorus on it too, you know. So that's a real thin sound for, you know, Stratty type. That don't sound like a Telecaster, you know. It's just real thin, you know. Now if I wanted to add this pickup to it, I'd just hit that white switch. A little bit kind of a hollower tone. That about takes care of it, except for these two switches. Now which I never use anymore.
for last.
I never use these anymore. But what they do is they only work when these two pickups are together. So I'd have to put this switch here. So what it is out of phase sound. So here's the normal sound. Now here's the out of phase sound. You hear that difference? Now this would be the same sound as if I had this one down and this one up. Same. It used to be the same. That's kind of a strange tone there.
Found a new one.
Yeah. That's wild. That's it? That's the whole guitar?
Is that all there is?
That's all there is? Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you about it. No. Oh yeah, this right here. Okay. Some people at GIT actually thought this was a switch. Y'all know it's a strap locker. Hey man, what's that thing on the, strap locker? So what does that do? Because they thought they saw me, in the middle of a lick, I said, man, it's a strap locker.
Jimmy went out to, Jimmy and I actually both went out to the, well, you guys know that there's like a bigger version of this out in California. I guess Freeman probably hammered that in me pretty good.
A couple of videos.
Oh, that's right, yeah, anyway. Well, okay, so,
Hard sell.
yeah. So anyway, there's another school out in California, and I went there in March of '81.
And it was Student of the Year, by the way. Yes, it was.
It was, but
Student of the Year.
I just got lucky, man. It was in a record.
Yeah, right.
But, and then Jimmy went out there, when? Was it last year?
I went there in September of
He's
'84.
still a legend out there.
Wow.
He's still talking about out there. But anyway, yeah, so, yeah, that's all I want to say about that. I'm not trying to sell you guys anything.
And you can get tuition. 3,000, what is it, 3,900 now?
Something like that's pretty expensive. But, I want to I'm really glad Jimmy could make it down here because we just had such a good time playing together. We never did get too much of a chance to play together through the whole year that he was there. Because I was always teaching us stupid classes or something. Not the stupid, I was teaching them wonderful
Those great classes,
I was teaching ear training or something, and he was busy playing the whole time.
But we did do a couple of seminars though, and we did a concert at the end of the year, and Steve came and sat in and did a tune with us. It was a lot of fun.
Enjoyed a whole lot of fun. But anyway, so that's out there. Let's see, what else do we need to talk about? I guess there's nothing else we need to talk about. Does anybody have any questions about anything? Jimmy's guitar could be tested. Yes?
Well, going back to that lick that you were showing us on the A, was that, you were using flatted third?
On the A?
The A lick?
This one?
Are you playing on flatted third? And is it an A7 scale? Or what was the scale you were using on that?
I don't know, I can't talk over the hull of this thing. There it is. I don't remember which lick.
It was with the
That one? No, I was using just notes straight out of an A scale.
This is straight A scale?
It's all diatonic. It's all like.
I thought you went from B to C on,
The what now?
didn't you go to B and B from B to C on the A string?
No, C to C sharp. See, I'm approaching each note on the lower part of the interval from a half step below it.
Right.
So I see what you have. Yeah, I am using some notes that are not out of an A scale, but it's just an approach note. It's called
Passing tone.
passing tone. Yeah, that's all. The note that I'm actually aiming for is in an A scale. I'm just hitting it from a half step below because I need an extra beat in there. Otherwise, it sound like a wheel with a flat spot on it. So I needed like an even. So I needed another note. So
Who are some of the people that you copied?
I've copied. Let me think.
Albert Lee.
Maybe who haven't you copied?
Yeah, you gotta give me some originality.
Can you demonstrate a lick like that backwards? One down?
I don't know.
You did.
No, let's see, who have I stolen stuff from? Albert Lee, I steal stuff from him. See what happens, I quit stealing stuff. Oh yeah, we haven't done any blues yet. I like, there's a guy out in California named Robin Ford, who's my good buddy, and I steal a lot from him.
You don't steal.
Well, yeah, but I listen a lot.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, I listen a lot.
Who do you listen to? Who, you know?
Okay,
You were talking about taking things off records.
Yeah, okay. Well, there's a new guy. Well, he's not a new guy. He's been playing like for years and years and years. This guy Eric Johnson. He's really neat. He's a neat player.
Unreal.
He's a neat player. Robin Ford, of course. Larry Carlton. Albert Lee. Steve Morris. Let's see. With regard to that, I used to listen to Joe Pass a lot, which I'm not doing any of that chord melody jazz stuff tonight, but I'll do some for you if you like.
Yeah.
Who else? God, I can't even think. Everybody. Oh, Jeff Beck.
Oh, yeah.
Jeff Beck.
Jimmy Page.
Jimmy Page. You know, whoever happens to be hot at the time.
Nigel Tuttle.
Ted Nugent.
Ted Nugent, I'm definitely influenced by him. I used to learn his stuff all the time.
There's a new guy too, that Yngwie Malmsteen guy, that I can't play that stuff. I like him, but there's a couple. There's a lot of guys at the school that play like that. You know, the heavy metal thing, which is a real neat style too. It's just that I could never do it that good. I could never do it that good because I can't play that fast.
He plays a lot of minor arpeggio.
Yeah, he does a lot of that.
Harmonic minor.
Yeah, harmonic minor thing. But I listen to him.
Stuff like
Yeah.
that. But
Yeah.
then his shredding stuff, I'm not even going to touch that. He can really...
What else? I don't know who else I listen to. Name somebody out there if I listen to him.
Booker T and the MGs.
You named everybody.
I think I did, yeah.
I was wondering.
Scott Henderson.
Oh, Scott, yeah. Scott Henderson. Yeah, he's a guy that came to school right after I did, and he has a totally original style.
Yeah, saw him here.
Oh, that you saw him when he was here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so you know what he sounds like. That. He's a wild man. He's a maniac. He's very good. He's great. Where's all the California guys? Everybody's out there. I don't know, but whoever. Ray Flack. You know, ever hear of him?
What about Scotty? You're starting to get him.
There's a guy, new guy, I'm not a new guy, he's been playing for years and years, a guy named Scotty Anderson, who now is like the new, I don't know, he kind of plays an older style, but it's sort of a jazzy country swing style, a la Django Reinhardt, but
Does he
Bob
play
Wills
with
type.
Stefan
Rapelli? No, not that I know of. He plays at a small bar in Cleveland.
Oh yeah.
Seriously, I think it's Cleveland. He plays 2 nights a week in a small bar in Cleveland, and this guy is like, to watch him, I mean, my mouth drops. He's like, when I see this guy play, he's like, he can play like as fast as anybody can play, but 2 notes at a time. Like,
Harmonized lines.
harmonized double stops. It's just amazing to see this guy. He's got all these chordal ideas and everything. And then, of course, he plays with a thumb pick and does all his spider things. So so he's an interesting one to listen to too. That's about all.
Does he have any albums?
No, he has no albums.
I can't believe he doesn't have albums. I can't believe he's not famous. Unbelievable.
What should we do now? Should we play something else or? We got it.
Definitely.
Okay, we have one more tune that we're not sick of it actually, but we played it a lot.
We played it a lot at school.
You did, I played it a lot after.
Well, this is the first time I played it since I left school.
Okay, this is a tune that you may have heard down here. It's called Squawking in the Hen House. Jimmy wrote it.
No, Todd and I both wrote it.
He and another guy wrote it, and I used it for a tune, and we put it together. But anyway, it's more of a country thing, and then we'll get Freeman in here. We'll play some different. I think we should play some different styles. We'll just see if we can cover it all here for you tonight. But this is one more country-ish tune. Now, tell me what we're doing in this. I keep forgetting I space on this.
I take the first solo.
All
the way through.
Yeah.
And you take the second one.
No. Do I? Oh, I take the second one all the way
the
through.
second one all the way through, and then you play the first part of the third one, and then I play the second part, and then you play the bridge, and then Todd solos. Remember?
No.
I play the first one all the way through. You play the second one.
Just yell at me when I have to play.
You play the second one all the way through.
Okay, let me just do this echo thing. I'm gonna have another echo thing. All right, wait a minute.
See, I can't steal his though, because I can't do it. That kind of technique, I can't do it.
I needed one quick, Jimmy. I lost my track in the sun. I needed one quick. I said, ah.
Yeah, you keep it on reserve.
So anyway, that's some more of that stuff. Now, where's Freeman?
Yeah, reboot.
You want to play or what?
After that? I'm intimidated by the best of, I might as well.
Huh?
I said I'm intimidated by the best of, so I might as well.
Just stuff.
See, I can't. What, are you guys going to play jazz?
I don't know.
I get to watch.
You guys would like to hear Steve play?
Yeah.
He was playing his ass off here earlier. Had that playing with that?
He's playing some stuff that I never heard before. A lot of stuff I never heard.
A lot of.
He probably like ran up the back door.
You would use it.
But that's fun.
Now this, see this is, I don't know, I'm kind of getting off track here, but I think, let's see, what's the point of doing it? Okay, first of all, Extreme is, is a wonderful player, but I think the other thing is, I think there's something to be said to be able to play in a lot of different styles as far as being a vocational guitar player, as far as a musician. I think it's good to have a lot of different areas you can just go off in at will. So if somebody calls you, because if you have to make a living play music, which is not, it's not easy, but it's not difficult. I shouldn't say if you have to make a living. If you'd like to make a living play music, it's to your advantage to be able to play a lot of different styles. So if somebody says, well, I got a wedding coming up, you can't play 4 hours of country, yeehaw guitar. And so I think it's to all of your advantages. That's why we did for the guitar video workshop thing, we did all those different guitar styles, the style sampler, because so I thought it would be pretty important for you guys to get at least a taste of all the different styles. Oh, I turned it off because the reverb was feeding back.
It was. Well, why don't you talk to these guys for a minute? Let me more left tonight.
You can just sit there for a moment. I don't know.
I mean, I woke up real lightly.
I sit down now? Everybody's sitting down.
Okay, let's go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
One more.